What up, what up? Welcome back. So today we got our producerism show going on. This is episode 7. We got ourselves a returning guest. And just if this is the first episode you're watching, I'm DVNB, the host of the show. Also a master engineer, been doing it for a long time, but I'm out here trying to showcase the younger generation and, you know, kind of guide them and show you guys what they're about through the conversations we have. So we're gonna welcome back our very first guest who blessed our producerism show. His name is Voodoo Beats.
Voodoo Beats!
Yeah, so we go flip it around. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm all good. What about you, man?
I'm great. I'm glad to see you again, man.
That's what's up, man. You know, just here, back in LA, because I was over here in TJ, back in Mexico. You know, visiting family. You know, visiting other studios, other artists. You know, just keeping it chill. You know.
How long were you in Mexico for right now?
I was there for probably 2 weeks and a half. Yeah, 2 weeks and a half. Yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
What did you do out there? You relax, or did you still work on music every day?
Man, that's funny, cause I usually tend to be super relaxed when I go on vacation and all that. But since I have this work etiquette that I have to maintain, I feel like I always gotta work. You know, otherwise I'm gonna be fucking slacking all over the place. So
yeah,
I ain't trying to slack.
I feel you. All right. So did you reunite with any artists that you haven't seen in a while in Mexico? Because I know you go to school in LA.
Yeah, I reunited with Abdul Famoso. Shouts out if you're seeing this. I reunited with La Santa Grifa and some of his producers. Reunited with other producers such as Nico Clean, a rapper Eddie G, Juice MX, and you know, just a couple homies out there that are trying to make it right now.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I see you were working. You was on vacation, but you was working too.
It has to be like that, bro. It has to be like that.
Sure does. So are you still in school right now, or?
Oh yeah.
You started a different program, or you going to work now? What's popping in LA for you right now?
So basically, I already graduated. I'm just doing an emphasis on live mixing, cause for me, I don't know. I feel like it's really fun, even though it's kind of pretty tough work when it comes to being in a rush and all that. But you know, I like it because I can kind of vibe out, you know, with the musicians on stage, or even with the audience if I'm front of house and all that. At the same time, after doing that, I'm gonna do a DJ course, you know, just for the heck of it.
Okay.
And also to improve my production skills, I guess, and
yeah, man. You're doing a great thing, as in learning the other sectors and aspects of the, you know, music and entertainment fields and positions, because I think that's very important to know what it takes to make the other functions in the industry happen. So you got more respect for that side of the industry, because, you know, live show performances is completely different than the workflow in the studio.
Yeah, it ain't no joke over there, man. Fucking live, bro, it's probably the toughest thing I'm gonna learn so far. I feel like studio, you both have different situations, right, when it comes to being in a rush and all that. But I feel doing it live though it's harder.
It is.
If you mess up one thing, the whole audience notices it, and then the whole band will be mad at you. Who knows? Maybe the guitarist will throw the guitar at you. I don't know. But
oh yeah, I've seen it happen. I mean, mostly in hip hop. Back in the day, you know, if the DJ's messing up, the MC will throw the mic at the DJ. I've seen Biggie do that before.
Yeah, you're right. Ah, man, that was tough though for that DJ though, because the vinyl started melting and shit. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, so you know the exact moment I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know exactly. Man.
Yeah, it was mad funny, but yeah, man. Live show production, that's some run and gun type of thing.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
It's very hectic.
Hey man, it ain't no joke. Live shit ain't no joke.
Yeah. So what are some of the things they showed you in the live show program right now, or in the class?
Oh, well, right now, I mean, I'm barely starting out, so like we're going through like input lists and like stage plots. Right now we're doing like a little tiny bit of like mixing on stage with like actual musicians, you know, just like a test run.
Yeah.
To see like what exactly we know, you know, at this level.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it so far. But we're gonna have like even like a business class, you know, for like being a manager and all that type of shit. So
Okay.
we'll see what's up.
Cool. And then you said you're gonna take a DJ program after this?
Yes, sir. DJ program, man. I mean, I gotta admit, I mean, back at like 90s and even way back, I mean, all the DJs used to be the beat makers pretty much, you know.
Yep.
And, you know, I really respect that, and I gotta learn that. It's part of like, I don't know, I'll call it like tradition, you know. I'll just go with the tradition and see what's up.
And in your opinion, why do you think DJs, for some reason, became, you know, the first producers in hip hop? You know, let's just stick to hip hop.
You're right. Well, I would say like lots of DJs back then, even though they still played, you know, some content that wasn't really made by them. They started, you know, like mixing other content and stealing certain sounds from like different artists or bands or, you know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they started making something more than what it was back then, something more unique, which was like, for me, it was like super mind blowing, and it's like a big part of the hip hop culture, to be honest. So, you know, that's how I guess it kind of went, you know. Then from there, you know, they started out with like, oh, the vinyl typical and the MPC. You know, they started making like certain sample cuts, and man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So you wanna know the roots of the
yeah.
production process, and you're doing it perfectly right or correctly by studying the DJ and, you know, what they want to show you about DJism.
Oh yeah. You know? I'm gonna be in like digital and analog, so I guess I'll have like both tastes. So we'll see what's up.
Have you ever, you know, try to mix on, not mix, but scratch on vinyl or use the CD turntables or anything like that?
Oh,
Do you have any experience being a DJ or doing DJ type of functions?
Yeah, I have a little tiny bit. Though back then it used to be for me like deep house, because that's where I started.
Yeah. And
I was kind of forced to like doing live performances because that was part of a class in high school actually. And so I said, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna do this right, and started like doing the whole fucking set list, and started like accidentally just starting to like you know, DJ in like certain areas in Mexico and with my homies, and you know, just kind of like figuring stuff out. And then when it comes to, you said scratching, right? Scratching, I'll be honest, I tried it once.
Yeah.
Total bullshit, man. I can't.
It's hard to pick up. Fuck, dude. I mean, it's not, I really don't think it's that hard to pick up. You just have to be in the groove of the vinyl, you know, twisting around.
Yeah, like you're right. It's just like the whole mix of movements with your hand and everything. I was like, I mean, I could kind of do it, but like I'm not like a pro, so. Yeah,
I mean, I got a turntable, you know, the right type of needles and some vinyls and shit, because I was interested too a long time ago. I was like, well, let me try this. And, you know, I practiced on it. I was like, all right, that's how you do it, but I'm not good at it.
I mean, bro,
I just want to know how it happens. What's the function, you know?
Yeah. Man, it's harder when people like do like the whole scratching, and then like after scratching, like they have like an actual cue, like where there's like this ad lib or like a certain
it's
touch
a skill,
or like a sound,
bro.
or it's just, man, I can't do that shit.
It's funny how you're in the live class right now for live show class or whatever. It's funny you're in that because DJing is a live thing too. So you're about to get a lot of experience of just live performance sectors of the industry.
Funny enough, there's gonna be like this class where like pretty much they teach us how to cooperate with like with DJs actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like, well, yeah, they're both pretty much, live sound.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting.
And mine, bro.
All right, man.
No joke.
Yeah, I feel you. You can ask me a question now, man. Go ahead and shoot.
All right. Let's see. When you were back into producing, what were the major things that you would say attracted you into producing?
Attracted me into producing. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's flip it around and get that started. All right. So, what got me into producing was necessity, really. Because
Necessity.
remember when I told you I started out in this as a lyric writer and then try to rap?
Yeah.
So then, what am I missing? I'm missing a beat, right?
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make my own beats then, you know? And that's when I say out of necessity. So it forced me into learning how to make beats. And the very first thing I ever bought was this, small drum pad. It was a neon blue drum pad called the Zoom Rhythm Track.
Zoom Rhythm Track.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was cool enough for beginners,
Yeah.
And they had some quantize on it. They had like 99 different patterns I can make on there. I can make them into like 6 to 8 bar loops or whatever.
Okay.
That's what got me into producing, right?
Yeah.
But I would say Timbaland really got me interested in the sounds of production. And this was before I even got into making music myself. Like when I was early high school, so like 9th, 10th grade.
Damn.
That's when like that Enter Our World or Welcome to Our World album came out with Timbaland and Magoo.
Yeah.
And it's hip hop, right? But they sampled a lot of Indian sounds in there. And I'm Indian, so that's why I connected to it, and it intrigued me a lot. Like, oh man, you could do that with Indian sounds too? So then I just had that in my head, and I always followed Timbaland. He's one of the producers I look up to, one of them,
Okay.
But that's like what really got me into producing, as in, oh man, if they can use Indian samples in hip hop, maybe I could take some of my mom's tapes and shit that she got and do some things with it. And I have.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really got into producing, out of necessity, and then understanding that I can use some of my culture's sounds to add to the hip hop flavor.
That's funny.